Welcome in.
Can I see that? Welcome to Jordan's Gonna Go. That's right, Bailey. Say welcome. Say quaba, quaba. Listen, tonight for this feast of dedication, I think Bailey's gonna try to help teach on tonight. Listen, we wanted to come on and share because we're looking at with the evacuation, and it just kind of it's I won't say bother or concerned that finances are one of the reasons people are not able to evacuate, because they don't have the financial provision of the means that will allow them, even with this storm in Florida that's brewing, this hurricane that they're claiming to be destruction, and then just came off of one, and this is going to be the largest one in over 100 years or so.
Yeah, they was talking about Category 5 hurricane when it reaches land, and
Here.
already in Carolina from this last hurricane, Helena, they was offering the $725 loans, and if they don't pay the loan back, they get to take their land.
That's terrible. You see the oppression. Bailey, you gonna help talk tonight? You gonna teach? No, you was not doing any of this before we started this video. Now you wait your turn. I don't know if it's 725 or 750, but you can just see the way things are moving, that you see some oppression, some taking advantage of situations and putting people in situations that's going to be a hardship. People, they're leaving their jobs, they're leaving their houses. And this is the average Americans do not have $1,000 in the event of an emergency. And we're coming on tonight because we sat our behinds in a finance class for 9 weeks. We didn't know what we didn't know. We went on a Wednesday night for 9 weeks. And sometimes it's hard for couples when you've not really worked together money-wise, or showed up together and sit down together and do a monthly budget and be honest and say, hey, where's the money is going? Let's look at where the money is going. How can we better handle our monies? How can we be better stewards over our finances? How can we take control over our money? You're working hard, you're making good money, but it's like you're living paycheck to paycheck. There's never enough. You have more month than you have income left. We need to move this out of the way. So tonight, we just said, you know what? Because this class was provided for us at a time we really needed it. And then we didn't quite follow it through at first, because it was new to us, and how we were married, how long at that time? I don't know, we were 33 years now. So this was like 2014 when we got in the classroom.
Yeah.
And y'all, and I'm just gonna tell you, we didn't really do it right, because we spent more time trying to get on the same page. We were bumping heads, doing a budget. You grew up in some households, you don't tell people what to do with their money. I don't care if it's husband or wife, or the husband that's the head and is going to run things and pretty much the breadwinner. No, I'm gonna handle the money the way I see fit to handle the money. But y'all, we have got to do better. If you don't know, sit in a class. So I am going to give tonight, we just said we're going to come and do a budget class, because you might not be able to do nothing today. But moving forward, at the end of our time here together this evening, you should have an inkling. You should have an idea. You should have a plan the light bulb should come on where you can say, hey, I can do this. I'm going to implement what the Jordans were saying and sharing tonight. And Belly's going to play, so I'm going to go ahead and teach this on my... You going to go ahead and walk or what?
Yeah.
Y'all going in? Okay. I'm going to let them do their thing, and then we're going to jump in and do our thing. Oh, now she want to... So, I'm going to get my board here, and we're just going to teach, okay? So, I'm just going to get really comfortable. So, y'all just hold on. Babe, you have something I can sit on?
Like a what?
A
chair or something?
That's all right. I'll squat. I know I have a mat, but I'm going to do this, y'all. Listen, I'm going to sit on my knees right here, okay? Grab your pen or paper. Put this on pause, okay? I want to show you an idea, and this is just going to be a little draft just to get you started, okay? This is called a monthly budget, okay? Monthly budget. MONTHL, budget. Don't let that B word scare you. I've talked to some people, and they allow, thank you, babe. They allow that B word to scare them. I didn't call you out of your name. It's called a budget. A budget is not a bad word. It's not restriction. It's not like you have on a straitjacket and someone is holding you from being able to move and matriculate through life and enjoy and have some fun. No, this is like your GPS for your money. It's telling you where to go, how long it's going to take you to get there, how many miles, what some pitfalls and hurdles along the way. So we're going to do this. I did a little video last week, so but let's just go through this, okay? Here's what I want you to do, because the goal is, in the event of emergency, if those people that says I can't get out, it just broke my heart when I saw this young lady on social media, and she was just saying, y'all talking about just evacuate, y'all just get out. Who's gonna pay for it? But your hair is long and flowing and beautiful. Look very, very well put together. And I know some of these pieces and things, and I'm not knocking it, but y'all, these are things that's eating away at our money. Like, how many wigs do we need? How many watches do we need? You know, for you to get to $1,000, here's your goal. $1,000 emergency funds. This is gonna be like your umbrella. This is gonna be hard to try to write. All right, this is your umbrella. $1,000. So when life happens and it starts to rain, honey, you pull that emergency fund out. I don't care how hard it rains. You're gonna be able to get you somewhere. Okay, something is better than nothing. Now just think about these people that are having to evacuate, right? $1,000. That's like gas in your car. You're not eating at a 5-star restaurant, but you can, get you something to make some little sandwiches, PBJ sandwiches for the kids, PBJ sandwiches for yourself, get you some bottled water, some little hygiene products, get you some little stuff and pack up, gas up the car, and hit the road, because you have this $1,000 emergency fund, because now life is happening, okay? $1,000 emergency fund. What I want you to do is to think about monies that you have right now. When I say monies that you have right now, baby, go into them pocketbooks, pull out your purse, that wallet or whatever, blow that dust off of there, the coins, the change that you may have sitting on your dresser, that you may have sitting on your nightstand, in coat pockets, on your persons right now, that you can just say, I am going to put this over here in my emergency fund. I'll wait. Look in your pocket right now. This is not bill money. This is money you may have went to the grocery store and got a little change. This is money you may, have in your pocket because you bought some coffee or you bought something at the store. You just got the change back and stuck it in your pocket. Listen, this $1,000, this is cash somewhere. In the event of an emergency, You can't run to no bank. You don't have time to wait for a loan. You have you $1,000 somewhere where you can get your hands on quick, fast, and in a hurry. Did you hear what I said? $1,000 at least. This is your starter. You're probably gonna need more than that, but baby, sure enough, this will get you out of the state to another state to safety. Get you some gas in the car. So let's find this $1,000. After this storm, the weather is still nice for most people. Can you have a yard sale in the next week or two? Many of us may need to clean out our garages right now. We got $1,000 probably sitting in the garage. Got $1,000. What can you put on Let Go, or what's one of those apps or sites that you can put something on and sell and make you some money? This is not vacation money. This is not, oh honey, now we can get a new couch money, or now I can always get those pair of earrings. Honey, this is your umbrella in case it starts raining. You can whip that baby out because you only need it when it starts raining. For some of you, you may already have $1,000. People like, you know what? She really is saying some stuff. I got $1,000 right now that I can put over there. And if you have more than $1,000, honey, go ahead. But if your funds are tight and you do a paycheck to paycheck, keep your eyes on the money. They even have it where you can do like, you can roll over your change. You don't even have to be bothered with it, you know. Get you $1,000. I thought it was hard, y'all. I thought it was hard. I thought it was hard. Because when we started doing this, it's like, man, I'm putting money up. I've stopped my spending. And when you're doing this, you're not shopping. You're not spending any extra money because your goal is to get $1,000. Nope. How much it was going to cost for us to go out this weekend? You was going out Friday night. You was going out Saturday night. You was going out Sunday. If you're a couple, that can easily be $300 to $500. No, it's going over here. Do that for 3 weekends. You have your $1,000 emergency fund in case life sends a hurricane your way and you got to evacuate. In a big emergency, this wouldn't work. But for something like what's going on now, with Hurricane Milton, and even with Hurricane Helene, listen, you could evacuate. Now, this is not going to pay for you to stay in a 5-star hotel, but you can get out of town to safety. Okay? You can get out of town somewhere safe, to get close to family members, to get close to friends, or even if you got to sleep in your car, but you're not in harm's way. You're not putting your family and yourself, your life at risk because you don't have money. Okay? $1,000 is your goal. You want to do that quick, fast, and in a hurry. When you do it, quick, fast, and in a hurry. $1,000 emergency fund. Do no more spending, no more eating out. If you got to do beans and rice and beans. Get creative. How are we cooking this beans and rice today? I know you get. I was desperate, so we did what we needed to do. I learned how to make $1 skip and hop as many times as I needed to. Figure it out legally and get her done. $1,000. Okay, so now you got your emergency fund. Some people can't move. So let's say you can't go back home. Now you're having to go to another state. You got to find you somewhere to live. But you got all this debt, and it's blocking you, and it's keeping you from being able to rent a house or rent an apartment, okay? Or even stay in a hotel if you had to stay in a minimum, decent hotel, for a couple of weeks if need be. Or even if you have to stay with a family member and you just say, you know what, we appreciate y'all letting us come, but we don't want to just stay for free. We want to contribute, okay? So, but you got debt attached. All of your money that's coming in, it's going out the door. And it's not just taking care of your four walls. It's not just rent, mortgage, light bill, gas bill, car insurance, car note, things like that. But we got a ton, boatloads of credit cards, okay? A ton of boatloads of credit cards. Go back and look at the video that tells you about the budget and how to do it. I'm just going to run through it really quick for the sake of this video not being so long. But y'all get this $1,000 emergency fund. Let's say you now have your $1,000 emergency fund. You're still not going out. You can reward yourself. Let's just say you got your $1,000 emergency fund. Yay! We're going to reward ourselves. Keep it minimum. You know, if going out to movies is your thing and you haven't done so because you worked towards getting your $1,000, or, you know, going to a nice, basic, simple little restaurant and that's what you want to do, just don't overdo it. Go and celebrate some minimal way, you know, just so you feel like you did something and not deprived, because we want you to stick to it and finish it, okay? So you got your $1,000 emergency fund now, right? So here's your next step, y'all. This budget. I have this money that's, let me make sure. Oh, okay. I want to make sure there was nothing smoking. So, real quick, let's do this. What is the amount of money that's coming in your house a month? Okay. Let's say you have, I'm going to base this on, I think they said the average household in America is like $40-something thousand. So I'm going to say, what does that look like? Oh no, let's just say you got $4,000 a month coming in, okay? Oh, is it done right? 4,000. It's moving. All right. This is the amount of money that's coming into your house. Okay. This is the amount that's written on your check. It has your name, maybe where Jordan's gonna go. $4,000. So all the taxes are gone, have been taken out, and all of that stuff. This is the amount that you get to cash. This is the amount that's gonna hit your bank account. Okay, so we talk about four walls in your house. What is it for your rent? Okay, what is it for your rent or mortgage? Okay, we typically say in this category no more than 40%. No more than 30%. 25 to 30% of what's you bring home a month is about what you should be paying. So 4, 30, 4. Let's just say 13. Let's just say 1,200. Okay. 12. Let's say 1,500. Okay. 1,500. Okay. All right. So. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. 3 to 10. Okay. Is that right? Should be 2. 2,500. Okay. So out of this, you got your rent, your mortgage. What is for your transportation? You have a car. How much does a car cost? You have a car note. Let's say most y'all, be honest, people have expensive car notes. It is nothing to have a $400 or $500 car note. Add the insurance onto it, baby. That's all that. Yeah, can easily be 500. Transportation, 500. We'll take that off. You're down to 2,000. All right. So out of this is your utilities. All right. And then we're gonna do food down here. All right. Utilities, light bill, gas bill, water bill. I think that can easily be three. Let's just say 400. I guess it could be about $400. What's that? 1,600 we're at. So now you got food. All right, family of 4. How much does it cost for you to do groceries? Let's do this. Because this is one category that gets really, really, really out of control. I might need to do another video on the food. We're going to do another food video. Okay, we'll do another food video. So let's just say for your family of 4, your coffees in the morning, lattes if you're getting those, which when you're cleaning up the budget, for me, what I did, I stopped going to the McDonald's. Well, it was another chain where the coffee was a little more expensive. I started going to the McDonald's to save money because the coffee I can get it for $1. So during the week, something I did during the work week, coffee at home on the weekends. So that was about $20 a month for me. But if you total up $20 a month, okay, that's not really that much. But do 20 times 12. Okay? What credit card bill could you have paid off for that year, for 2024? If I just said, you know what, I'm gonna make my coffee, I'm gonna get me a nice little to-go cup that do hot and cold, and make my coffee at home and take it with me until I get my debt and stuff cleaned up. Okay, so your food budget, going out to eat, we're gonna say 500, okay? 500 for the food. That's going to put us down to 1,100. Okay, so let's say now you've got your budget together, right? What we got? Food, utilities, transportation, rent, mortgage, clothes. Listen, when you're trying to clean up your budget and get rid of the debt, we're not shopping. We washing and reusing the clothes we have in the closet. The malls do not see our face until you have your $1,000 emergency fund. The mall will not see my face until we have eliminated the debt. Because here's the thing, y'all, you can always shop later. You can always buy material stuff later. I'm outside. You can always buy stuff later. This is called discipline. And one of the hardest things to do as an adult is we want to tell our children to behave and have self-control and self-discipline and to be a leader and not a follower and don't do what everybody else is doing. But here we are as adults, we try to keep up with the Joneses. We looking over there, oh, his wife got a new car. That's a new car over there, I see you. No, get your new car later. They got a new car, but they probably got debt if it's not paid in full. And most times in America, it's debt. It's not paid in full. But in Ghana, if you have a house, if you have a car, if you have a smartphone, you have paid for that because they don't do that debt stuff like we do here in the U.S. and America. If you own something, you have paid for it. Land, house, you have paid for it. So when they say Ghana poor, you see somebody driving with their key going into their own house, that's theirs. They own it. And it's not that owning like we do here. We never really own stuff here in the U.S. But anywho, I digress. Back over here. So you have $1,100. You've covered your rent, your transportation, you can get to and from work, all your utilities are paid for, and you got food in the house. So what you sitting in the house like, oh, we can't go nowhere, we can't do nothing, it's bored. Honey, look at those nice for that month. You got peace of mind. Nobody's gonna be calling you on the phone unless you got credit card debt. So with this 1,100, let's just say you did your budget and you have this 1,100 left over. You can take sorry about the noise. So let me go back up. Normally with this 4,000, whatever you have coming in a month, we're givers. We believe in tithing and giving. We'll say 10% come out in your giving, okay? 10%. There's just something about sowing and reaping, giving, opening your hand and giving to the poor, strangers, orphans, or the widow, okay? 10% of this 4,000 would be $400. Charity organization that you believe in, that you know your money is making the difference, that your organization that is really, really making an impact and a difference and really speaking and helping you in your life, okay? So let's just say, and that should have come off the top, but let's just say, we'll just keep a note on that, okay? Keep a pen, so you go back, just keep a little note. All right, 10%, and that would have been $400. Okay. But we're gonna roll on, okay? All right, so let's just say you have $1,100 left, right? Remember this $1,000 emergency fund? What if you took that took 1,000? I hope I did this math right. Look, if I didn't, y'all, we gonna call that an EF, emergency fund. You're gonna take that $1,000 and put it right up here. You're done. You got your emergency fund. You're now down to $100, okay? So you have a credit card debt with this $100. What's your smallest credit card debt? Take that $100 and put it over to your credit card, all right? Get that credit card debt paid off, $100. Now you're down to zero. This is what we call a zero based budget. B-U-D-G-E-T. Zero based budget. Because you told every dollar where to go. And this is just, some stuff we probably missed. Let's see, what could we miss? Maybe you have daycare. We didn't buy any hygiene products. Most people, their hygiene and household goods, they kind of do that one-stop shop. It comes from their food budget. Maybe you have pet fees. Whatever it is that you have. So the goal is to get to a zero budget. The money that comes in your house, you've assigned every dollar, you've given every dollar specific instruction, told it what to do, where to go, and how to behave. This is your monthly budget, your GPS for the whole month, so you know exactly what you have. All right, if this was helpful to you, if you have any questions, please comment in the post. And then if you would like to share, I am going to give you mine. What's called Cash App. And here it is, $sign $FISCALFIT. $Fiscal Fit. Well, you can't really see that, but $Fiscal Fit. If you would like to share and say, oh, this is valuable, thank you for your time, thank you for the information. But if you need a one-on-one, message me, okay? This can easily be done through a call. We can set it up, whether we do a Zoom. I can send you an actual form or document for you to copy, and we can go through together and do your monthly budget at a fee. Okay, I'm just sharing tonight. This is just a gist to kind of help you get started. Okay, get started, y'all. Because to hear people say when their life is on the line, that gas is expensive and they can't afford to evacuate. They couldn't afford to leave. That hurts. That stings. So I had to come on and share some profitable information because someone hosted a class. Yeah, we paid for it. And I became a financial coach, a teacher myself, certified Dave Ramsey financial coach master. We practice these, walk these out, and do these steps ourselves. And these are things that we live by. We're not perfect, but when we fall down, we know how to get back up. So I just wanted to come on and help because money shouldn't be a reason we can't evacuate. Money shouldn't be a reason if life happens and you're saying you want to go to Ghana, you want to visit, you want to travel, and it's like, but I don't have no money, and we're working every day. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this was helpful. I'm sure it was, because I hope for some of you it blew your socks off and blew your hair back. It was like, wow, dang, I can do that. All right, go back, pause, press hold, take notes, grab paper, do what you need to do. Come in, ask me questions, and let's get it. First thing, your $1,000 emergency fund. I want you all to come back and say, hey, I got mine. If you have it tonight, hey, I got mine and I put it aside. Now I'm on to tackling doing a monthly budget so I can tackle the debt and become debt free, because nothing's going to be able to stand in my way if I need to make a quick evacuation or a mass exodus. All right, let's get it done. Okay, bye y'all.